everyone, welcome to Woman Empowerment Series with me today, Farisha, and we have a very special guest with us today. Is Jaklin Joannis and Zahira Razi. Hi Jaklin, hi Zahira, how are you?
Hello. Hi, Farisha.
How everyone is doing?
Oh, great. Great. Look forward for this session with you.
Okay, and first and foremost, I would like to thank Jaklin and also Zahira for being in Women Empowerment Series. So, for Women Empowerment Series podcast is where I showcase amazing and wonderful ladies in Malaysia. Okay, so for the first question, I would like to ask Zahira, can you tell me more about yourself? And as a TV host and presenter with RTM Persona XY, what drives and motivates you?
Well, first, thank you, Farisha, for inviting me.
You're most
Okay,
welcome.
um, me as a host or presenter in RTM, I just love my job. This is my passion. Um, what drives me is, I think, my passion, because I don't work for award. I just I just use my strength and my passion to drive me. That's all. Not,
So,
nothing that um I couldn't say that it's not special. It's
mhm,
special for me, but
mhm.
I think passion is the most important drive that you can do for yourself. Yeah.
Yes, so when you have the passion and the drive and determination, so you can do anything. And I can see that, because I watch you on TV, I watch you on TV1, RTM. You're very passionate in your work, in your career as a TV presenter on Persona XY. And you have interviewed a lot of personalities in Malaysia, and you've also interviewed ministers and public figures as well.
Yes. And
Yes.
then there is a difference, because currently I'm with RTM. I'm a presenter, TV presenter, and also the newscaster for radio.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two different kind of job,
Mm-hmm.
but the I mean, like, the satisfaction is there, because whenever I'm hosting, I can talk to other people. Like, I really can talk, I really can exchange my ideas with them. But in newscasting, I deliver the news for you, and in order for others to understand my news,
Mm-hmm.
I have to understand the news first.
Yes.
Mm.
So it's a different kind of job
Mm-hmm.
that I have to deliver to people in order people to like me.
So it's a two-way communication. So
Yes.
it's a two-way communication with both parties to be able to
Yeah.
understand, the communication it's a two-way, right?
Yes.
Okay, and for the next question, what is the memorable moment and highlights in your career?
The memorable. I think time every time I heard that we were going to our station, for example, like every time we do our Raya program, like last year is in Penang, this
Mm-hmm.
year supposedly in Terengganu, but then because of the
Mm-hmm.
PKPP, and now is
COVID-19. Mm-hmm.
so we have to postpone our station. I think outstation is the most memorable for me, because every time we are going outstation, we are in our large group, like huge group, like okay, my producers, my assistant producers, my existing producing, my technical crew, my wardrobe, my makeup and everything. So different van. We are not in one van or one bus, but uh, the journey
Mm-hmm.
itself gave me a memorable experience that I can never forget, because it shows you like whenever you are working with someone, for example, like you don't know the people whenever you think you are close with them, but
Mm-hmm.
then sometimes it's not. You cannot know someone in one day, but the journey itself actually for the trip, uh, for the shortened period, somehow we we boleh kenal orang tau. Dalam masa 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, dalam perjalanan tu itself kita boleh kenal orang.
Especially
That's
dalam kereta,
what.
right? Ramai-ramai. And then
Oh,
stop dekat Plus punya R&R makan, and then we can like chit chat. Yeah.
yeah, kita that time kita akan like masa okay dalam van somehow ada
Yeah.
orang ni tiba and baru kita tahu orang ni suka mengacau, orang ni suka menyakat. So there's a lot of memorable experience for me with RTM, especially with Persona XY. Whenever we are going to our station, we are so excited. Yeah, our station. It's like a family.
Dia macam
I cannot
adventure.
find.
Yeah.
I cannot have that what we call it relationship like that close with other
Mm.
team. But with them, yes, we are like a family. Yeah, that one is my memorable.
And then teamwork is very important, right? Yeah.
Oh, teamwork. You cannot work properly. You cannot make one show berjaya kalau you tak ada teamwork.
Yes. Teamwork, understanding is very important. So when we have good teamwork with our colleague, with our teammate, inshallah everything will be like perfect.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Zahira, for sharing. Okay, now to Jaklin. So can you tell me more about yourself and why is it important for women to take good care of their personal image and appearance?
All right. First of all, thank you so much, Farisha, for this opportunity to share with fellow women out there. And I've been actually following your recording, and I must say that that such a good example for other women out there that you have been doing this to also empower other women. So once again, thank you so much for this opportunity, Farisha.
You're most
And
welcome.
okay,
Thank you.
right. A little bit about myself. If I were to describe who is Jaklin Joannis is a person who is addicted to the adrenaline rush of taking fear by the horns. I'm in my journey that trying to be present in the now and be grateful for everything in my life that has happened, will happen, and also what is happening at this point of time or at this moment. So as a profession wise, for 13 years, I work in a learning and development unit in a few organizations basically. I started as L&D executives in MSC status company. Then I also had this opportunity to work with a world #1 oil and gas multinational company, also in learning and development. Then after that, my last employer was a world #1 cement manufacturing company in the world, also in learning and development. But I left my 9 to 5 job and I embarked into 7 to 12 job, founded a company called Professional Advancements Resources and an academy called Asia Image Development Academy. So at this point of time, my area of focus is image consultancy, as well as personal and professional growth and development. Well, 70% of my business comes from corporate training, and the rest is in one-on-one coaching and mentoring. Yeah. And your next question is, why is it important for women to take good care of their personal image and appearance? Am I right? Okay. Well, I guess you asked me this question because, like I mentioned earlier, my focus is in image consultancy, so I can only relate these questions to the area of building your personal image branding.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually quite attracted when you put these two words, or rather three words, important and good care. Because a lot of time, why us as a woman we put importance into a certain thing or a certain area of your life is because it has got a significant uh, towards it has got significant meaning in your
Mm-hmm.
life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once you have when you put this significance into your life, and therefore you will have this action of getting yourself to care about that part of your life. So I think, why is it important? Nobody can really tell you that you have to really take good care of yourself until you put that importance a priority in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, why is it important? I can't really answer that, but you can answer it by yourself as a woman, empowered woman out there. Find a meaning around why is it important for you and what significance it brings to your life, and as well as for the people surround you. So as a professional in image consultancy, I think having to prioritize myself is the most important
Mm-hmm.
part of the business sustainability. And I guess that will give you, I mean, all the women out there will give you some idea around
Mm-hmm.
what do you, how do you put significance, that word significance in your life. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, I would love to answer this why question by saying, allowing yourself to come across in the form of the best version of yourself within your own definition will be the foundation of why is it important for you as an empowered woman to take good care of your personal image and appearance.
Yes. Wow. Okay. So with Jacqueline, yeah, I really, really support you on that because for me, as a woman myself, it's really important for you to always, take good care of yourself and self-love. Self-love is very important because when you love yourself, you take care of yourself and also take good care of your appearance. And then for us who are working women, we have to always, before we go for a meeting, we have to be well groomed, we have to be well presented. So, because everything is reflected back on us, because people will look at us by ourselves, us as a brand, and also the organization and company that we're representing. Yeah.
That's right. But the situation out there, I totally agree with what you are saying, Nafarisha. Yeah. What's happening out there is that the realization is there. It's just
Mhm.
that how to make it sustainable, how to make it, you are advocating about yourself. That's the
Mhm.
next question. So I think, again, it's for all women out there
Yes.
to have, to have this mindset that it's not for anyone, but it's
Mm.
for you, it's for your own good. So I think that's how it should be. That's how you start before looking at anyone else. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Jacqueline, for the sharing. Okay, and now back to Zahira. In your own words, can you describe what woman empowerment means to you?
Well, about woman empowerment, normally we always heard people saying about gender equality, gender equity, and some sort of. To me, like it's like a magazine because you can never find. To me, it's my opinion. To me, you can never find gender equality or gender equity because there is no such thing. For me, it's my opinion. So I hope people out there, if you listen to me, I'm saying this, I hope, I did hope you to agree with me, but it's somehow, I feel like from what I read, from what I talk with other people, um, it's actually how women actually portray themselves, bring themselves in the community. To
Yes.
me, somehow it's like this. If let's say you know that you are the only woman, and then your staff or maybe your other bosses is men actually, and then uh yeah, it's how you bring yourself. To me, like you tak boleh nak cakap like you
Mm.
fight for the equality or equity, but that
Mm.
is how you bawa you punya diri. Woman empowerment, you always kena libatkan diri you dalam community. You kena perundangan. Ya, dari segi perundangan, sebagai contohnya macam kalau dalam perceraian, orang kata penindasan terhadap perempuan terlalu tinggi percentage dia dalam perceraian. So
Betul.
you as a woman, macam mana you
Yeah.
nak you nak fight for yourself. So that's what is memperkasakan wanita. It's not
Yes.
you tunggu orang untuk decide for you, you tunggu orang untuk bagi you the list of others. You tak boleh menunggu. Sometimes you kena slow down, tetapi you tak boleh slow sampai you tak ambil apa-apa tindakan. You kena ambil tindakan. Kalau you nampak benda tu terlalu slow, you try to lajukan dia punya pacing. Itu to me untuk woman empowerment. It's always about libatkan diri you dalam apa sahaja keadaan, tetapi you mesti tahu you punya kestabilan diri you, you kena tahu you punya
Yes.
kekuatan diri, you punya mental health tu state you di mana, emosi you di mana. Sebab perempuan, diorang cakap perempuan ni 9 nafsu, 1 akal. In Islamik lah, selalu cakap macam tu kan. 9 nafsu, 1 akal. Lelaki selalunya 9 akal, 1 nafsu. So jika mereka mengatakan kalau perempuan ni ada 9 nafsu, 1 akal, so why not you adakan 9 nafsu tu, you drive that 9 nafsu to something yang boleh bawa you ke atas. Bukan bermakna you nak lawan lelaki, like lelaki tetap akan jadi you punya kata, lelaki tetap akan jadi imam, lelaki tetap akan jadi ketua, akan tetap jadi khalifah. But
Husband,
yes, tapi macam mana you nak bersaing secara sihat dari segi fizikal and mentally, only the creativity yang you develop in yourself you dapat buat.
And most important thing is to support and empower each other, let's say husband and wife. So both together, support each other.
Betul. So dia bukan maknanya kalau woman empowerment ni, bila orang dengar perkataan woman empowerment, gender equality, gender equity, bermakna orang perempuan ni kena mengatasi lelaki. Tidak.
No.
Perempuan kena bersaing dalam era globalisasi yang macam sekarang ni. Kita ada perempuan perlu melibatkan diri dalam politik. Contoh 30% yang macam kerajaan cakap, 30% untuk you melibatkan diri sebagai ketua-ketua ataupun mengetuai
board members, board of directors,
So dekat situ you kena mempunyai passion again. You kena mempunyai passion, you kena tahu you punya limit dekat mana. But kalau bila kita dah mengetuai sesuatu community sebagai contoh as a woman kan, I'm sure woman is the most understanding creature. Ini bukan man versus woman, but I'm sure woman akan jadi very understanding. Woman is very sensitive person. So dia akan lebih sensitif terhadap dia punya situasi. Ini pada I. Sebab I banyak bekerja dengan kebanyakannya orang-orang atasan I is women. Even my producer now is women. My exec producer is women. My assistant women. My what else? My pembantu penerbitan is women. Kalau kita naik ke without station, satu van kita orang tu penuh dengan perempuan, and there is always the driver and my co-host is a man. So selalunya dua lelaki je. So to me like women empowerment tu memang dah ada lah dekat dengan sekeliling I.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I rasa macam somehow lelaki tak perlu takut dengan perkataan memperkasakan wanita ataupun women empowerment. Sebab dia bukan, lelaki kena ingat satu je dalam diorang punya mind.
Yeah.
Like it's not like women empowerment ni untuk challenge lelaki untuk mengatasi lelaki, tidak. Tetapi untuk kita sama-sama melibatkan diri. Because negara kita, negara kita masih lagi dalam proses untuk membangun. We are not yet negara maju. In order for you to menaikkan ekonomi, untuk memajukan perniagaan, so of course kita perlukan bantuan each other antara lelaki dan juga perempuan. Sebab lelaki dan perempuan mempunyai pemikiran yang berbeza. Mungkin ada setengah lelaki
Exactly. Yes.
ada pemikiran yang di luar kotak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perempuan also ada somehow perempuan, okay maybe perempuan ni dia more creative and lelaki is more straightforward. If we combine, I'm very sure kita akan jadi negara yang maju.
Maju, insyaAllah. Yes, and for us to move to the high developed nation, insyaAllah, it's not impossible. But I think both of us, men and women, we need to play the role together, okay? To support and empower one another.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Zahira, for the empowerment just now, and I can totally relate with that, because I think that, okay, you mentioned in Malaysia the number of women board of directors, we still have 30%, yeah. 30% women on board of directors position in Malaysia. So we hope that we can see more numbers growing for women in leadership position, and we can see more women leaders, more young ladies to step up outside of their comfort zone. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see that, to have that young leaders, especially women. If let's say macam salah satu contohnya di negeri Kelantan, bagi satu negeri Kelantan, Kelantan memang dikenali dengan wanita-wanitanya yang suka bekerja, yang banyak mempunyai perniagaan.
Siti Wan Kembang. Yeah.
Ya, betul. So I think kalau kita memandang dari sudut positif untuk negeri Kelantan ni, we can always look at dia usahawan-usahawan wanita. Which is mereka sangat rajin and sangat pandai dalam marketing. Betul, mereka perempuan Kelantan ni kebanyakan cantik, betul. Tetapi mereka juga mempunyai ilmu yang somehow bila you duduk dengan diorang, you belajar dengan diorang, you sendiri akan tahu macam, oh dia ni bukan bergantung pada dia punya kecantikan semata-mata, but they also have the brain. Macam mana diorang marketkan the business. Memang somehow kata, oh semua business kecantikan, semua business ni, yes, but how they market their product, it's the strategy yang menunjuk, yang akan menjadikan you berjaya atau tidak. So kalau ikut pada I lah, kalau I nampak negeri Kelantan, perempuan di Kelantan memang ramai yang menjadi leader. Kalau kita tengoklah semua produk-produk pun banyakkannya lead perempuan juga.
Yeah, and then when you mentioned about Kelantan, Zahira, I remember my trip to Kelantan back 1 year ago. I went to Pasar Siti Khatijah in Kota Baru. Okay,
Semua perempuan kan?
so I went to the pasar. Bila I start bercakap je, they know already I'm from KL. Yeah. And then, diorang tanya dekat I, oh, okay, nak beli apa? Nak bawa balik, nak pergi KL ni apa? So, they are very approachable and you're right about marketing. Diorang pandai marketing, diorang pandai jaga hati customer. And
Yes.
then diorang tanya dengan you apa you nak beli untuk nak bawa balik KL, dia bungkuskan cantik-cantik untuk you, dia wrapkan untuk I. So for me I feel like macam welcome tau, baru je sampai, baru je landing from the Kota Baru airport, pergi dekat Pasar Siti Khatijah, and then you have all this empowering women from peniaga-peniaga from Kelantan dekat Pasar Siti Khatijah tu welcoming you to shop dekat diorang punya pasar. Lepas tu pergi dekat tempat kuih, semua panggil I. Semua panggil you punya kuih. So they are very entrepreneurial. Yeah, betul kata you. Very entrepreneurial, diorang very proactive, and then diorang jaga hati pelanggan, and then they even give me like one extra, diorang bagi extra kuih akuk kat I. Dengan jalan ni, oh nak bawa pergi KL, beli ni jalan mas, ni kuih akuk. So kita yang from KL, kita datang dekat situ pun we feel welcome. And then
But you have also berhati-hati. Kalau you dah macam happy, you dah rasa welcome habis dekat situ, so you tak balik KL dah, you duduk Kelantan.
Duduk Kelantan dah.
Kalau you duduk Kelantan, then we have to do this session from you in Kelantan.
Aduh, kena duduk Kota Baru lah I. But I suka the spirit of the woman dekat sana sebab diorang sangat rajin. And then you tengok makcik-makcik, walaupun they are like in their 50s or 60s, niaga lagi. So this is the attitude and the culture that we need to build tau. Bukan saja di Kelantan, but the whole of Malaysia. And then the whole of Malaysia develop this mentality, insyaAllah negara kita will, capai that target to be, a high developed nation one day. So all of us have to play a part. So all of us play a very important role kan. Yeah, daripada not just kita yang bekerja di office, bekerja di pejabat, but also makcik-makcik yang berniaga di pasar, people yang berniaga, from everybody, semua orang memainkan peranan penting.
Betul. I sangat bersetuju tu Farisha sebab I think semua wanita kena mempunyai satu matlamat dalam hidup dia. Sebagai contoh, if let's say kalau you adalah wanita yang sudah berkahwin, lepas tu you rasa your life is basically around there. Macam you duduk rumah, you masak, you kemas, you jaga anak. Okay, lepas tu sekarang suami balik, you layan lelaki makan. Lepas tu sekarang, okay, rutin you hari-hari benda yang sama. I tak cakap benda tu tak sihat. Tetapi I percaya kalau setiap wanita rasa dia mempunyai matlamat dalam hidup dia walaupun dengan menjadi suri rumah adalah kerja yang sangat mulia to me. Sebab you adalah orang yang bekerja 24/7. You bekerja tidak berhenti, you non-stop. Macam kita kalau kerja office sebagai contoh, kita ada masa 1 hour yang kita boleh rehat, pergi makan, keluar kawan-kawan. Lepas tu sekarang you on the way balik, you boleh relax lagi, you tak melayan kerana anak-anak. Tapi wanita yang menjadi suri rumah ni, mereka duduk dekat rumah, diorang akan 24/7 entertain anak-anak, entertain apa yang ada dekat rumah. So somehow maybe diorang rasa tak ada me time. Tetapi trust me, untuk suri rumah, cara untuk memperkasakan wanita as well, you kena ada matlamat dalam kehidupan you. Matlamat tu tak semestinya, oh aku ingin menjadi seorang usahawan satu hari nanti. Tidak. To me, menjadi suri rumah, you kena tahu bila masa you perlukan you punya me time. Me time tu tak semestinya you keluar dengan kawan-kawan. Me time I adalah di rumah. Macam my friend, dia cakap me time dia adalah whenever dia duduk di atas tikar sejadah, it's her me time with the
Creator with Allah.
Yes,
Yeah.
with
Hmm.
Allah. Yes,
Hmm.
that is also the me time.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean like bila you berada di rumah, you menjadi suri rumah, you tidak tergolong dalam usaha-usaha untuk memperkasakan wanita. Kita pun sebenarnya boleh jadi suri rumah yang memperkasakan suri rumah yang lain. Ramai je suri rumah saya tengok yang bekerja like bukan bekerja macam kita pergi keluar pejabat apa semua. Tetapi mereka juga melakukan perniagaan-perniagaan online daripada
Online.
rumah.
Jadi dropship, agent, and then
So,
sekarang ni senang, semua boleh buat online, boleh berniaga online, so everything is easy today.
yeah,
So even suri rumah pun boleh berniaga daripada rumah, and then at the same time
yes,
orang boleh jaga anak-anak, and also
betul.
dapat pendapatan lah, extra income.
Yes, that is tu I cakap memperkasakan wanita ni dia sangat besar, dia meluas. So dia tidak hanya kepada wanita-wanita yang mungkin yang macam saya sebut tadi 30% sebagai leaders dekat institusi-institusi ataupun mana-mana kementerian ataupun pejabat-pejabat.
Mm-hmm.
Tak, bukan 30% itu saja. Tapi juga untuk wanita-wanita yang berada di rumah. Macam mana mereka nak bring forward diorang punya diri. There is always dengan satu cara you kena banyak mencari ilmu, you kena banyak membaca. Walaupun suri rumah, you kena membaca juga pasal ilmu suri rumah. You still kena cipta satu situasi yang berbeza bila di dalam rumah, macam mana you nak entertain anak-anak you, macam mana cara nak kawal emosi mereka. Ada banyak cara sebenarnya. So it's big issue actually, women empowerment, memperkasakan wanita ni. So jangan ingat kalau perkataan memperkasakan wanita itu saja adalah untuk mereka yang bekerja di pejabat ataupun mungkin mereka mempunyai perniagaan sendiri. Tapi wanita yang bergelar suri rumah pun sebenarnya kena tahu benda itu.
Okay, all right. Terima kasih Zahira. Thank you Zahira for the sharing session just now. Okay, now we're back to Jaklin. Okay. Who are the women that you look up to and admire, woman idol in Malaysia and also internationally?
Right. Thank you so much for that question. But I would like to relate the conversation between you and Zahira just now. Like, I totally agree. If you were to visualize a community that has full of empowered women, yes, go to Pasar Siti Khadijah, right? I've been there as well. I'm like very much impressed of how the women out there, I mean, at that pasar to keep themselves be in charge of their own life. So that's really a very good example of a community where all the women are empowered. And yeah, because women empowerment is really a never-ending journey, really. So it starts from within yourself. So if you were to ask me who are the women that I look up to or admire in Malaysia that are related to women empowerment, there are actually many, countless of amazing and magnificent women out there that are truly inspiring. And some of them maybe I don't really even know their name because you stumble into them when you are buying breakfast in the morning, nasi lemak in the morning, right? And you can see this women selling nasi lemak, selling kueh, and next to them their kids, small kids, and sometimes nobody else there other than themselves and also their kids. So I think those are some women that we should be, a source of inspiration for all of us. However, perhaps, but I am a person who really skewed towards something that I can see with my own eyes. So I can name a few people that I think these women have been my role model. I think Farisha, you might know all of them. Anja, Nina, and Dina. So because I have
Anja,
seen
Julia,
that. Yeah, Anja, Julia, Nina, Osman, and Lina ISO, because I have seen my own eyes their relentlessly empowering other women, as in they are willing to go out of their comfort zone to go all out on adding value to others in rural area. So these are examples that I really look up to. It's not about the skill or the knowledge that these women have, but it's really the, how to say, the purest of intention. You know, they have this intention that, okay, this is what I have, and how can I make use of whatever that I have now to empower other women. So internationally, if you ask me, I'm actually, at this point of time, I'm very much amazed by Neri Oxman. She is actually the well-known artist and a scientist at the same time. She's known of the she combines arts and architecture, and also biology and computing in and materials engineering in her design. What she uses all this area of our life, and she designed something out of what we have in our surrounding and to make it sustainable. Like, I give you an example. She actually developed, well, not really developed, she designed a building that made of plant cellulose, you know, like from our waste, like our fruits peel, our waste at home, right? So, but she made it so so amazing for me, because she can build a building, you know, design a building, and this building actually constructed by a machine. It's like you are printing a building, and those materials she used are from the things that we always use at home. So I find that why I look at her as one of my inspirations at this point of time is the, of course, the intellectual part of it, but also thinking around, as a woman out there, there are many areas of our life we can look into and zoom into, that we can actually use that as our way of empowering others. First thing first, empowering yourself, and also empower others, right? So it's for you to showcase who you really are, be the best version of yourself with your own definition. Because out there, I think a lot of women, they don't have this confidence, I think, especially when they are not in an area where perhaps that surrounding that they are in are not supportive enough for them to sort of be motivated and to showcase themselves, their ability. So I think by you thinking, okay, what do I have around me that I can use it to, you know, to showcase myself. I give you an example, like what's happening to me at this point of time during this COVID-19 pandemic, right? I can't go out. I'm a corporate trainer, so we can't do any training anymore. So I was thinking, what do I have at this point of time that I can make full use of it, and also to add value to others. So I think I said, I have this privilege of having 24 hours internet connection, and I have my computer, and I have social media as my platform. I was referring to women that already been doing a lot of these initiatives around what they can leverage on in terms of the existing skills, knowledge, and also what do they have surround them in order for them to contribute to the community, right? So these are the examples. Well, I can say them that there are some examples that we all can look up to in order for us to contribute to the surrounding us. So that's why women empowerment is really, because your questions is around who are those people that I look up to when it comes to women empowerment. There are many out there. So I
Mm-mm.
think everyone, in fact, every one of us, I do agree with Zahira just now. She mentioned about those housewives. How, if you are a housewife, I have full respect on you, because being a housewife is not an easy job. A lot of responsibilities, and talking about responsibilities is not just activities that you do in order to make sure that your household is in place, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also a lot of it comes from your mental strength, in terms of your energy strength, your energy, and those are the part that people don't really see, but that is actually how you ensure that everything is in order at home. And it's not easy, yeah. And
Yeah.
talking about management, talking about um, psychological part of human being, I think those people or those women that are housewife, they are the one we should really learn from, yeah. Because you know, these people, seriously, I'm experiencing being at home. I have to manage everything from home, although I don't have any kids, nobody that I need to manage, but I cannot totally, I can't imagine how can I manage my house if I have other human being living with me and I have to manage those as well. So what I'm trying to say here is that a lot of inspiration we can have out there, and how can you start to empower others is by just looking at the surrounding, and most importantly, I think, look from within yourself. What are your strengths, and how can you leverage on those strengths, and how you can empower other people as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Jacqueline. And it's really important for us to always empower each other. Okay, now back to Zahira. What is your advice to young ladies out there who are interested in the broadcasting industry?
Um, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just have full patience about what you are doing. Tak kisahlah kalau you nak jadi pengacara ke, you nak jadi pelakon ke, you nak jadi penyanyi ke, you nak jadi pelawak ke, tak kisah apa sahaja kerja, kalau you nak masuk dalam these broadcasting industries, like maybe as a penerbit, also as a pengarah, as a assistant producer, semua memerlukan passion dan juga kesabaran yang tinggi. I mean, mana-mana job pun, whichever industry you are going into, semua memerlukan passion, semua memerlukan kesabaran. So, kalau dalam broadcasting, of course, kerja kita tak tentu masa. Ada masanya kita akan bekerja shift. Macam saya sekarang di stesen TV,
Mm-hmm.
bila as a pengacara, saya tak ada shift. Sebagai pengacara, saya ada hari saya saja, which is hari Sabtu. Tetapi kalau as a newscaster, I ada my own shift. Like they already susun I punya jadual. Yeah, my schedule. So which day, which time I have to be there, then they already fix for me. So sometimes bila tak cukup orang, dan kita akan masuk sampai 2 shift. Sometimes I masuk contoh tengah malam. Tengah malam is like dari pukul 1 pagi sampai pukul 6 pagi. And then lepas tu untuk hari yang sama, suddenly I masuk pukul 7 malam sampai pukul 11 malam pula. So it's something yang bukan unpredictable, it's predictable kalau you susun jadual you.
Yeah.
But you kena always bersedia untuk diberi job yang tiba-tiba. Macam tiba-tiba I tak perlu buat, I ada I ada my own program, for example, and then suddenly lagi 2 minggu nak another program. So itu job yang one time sebagai contoh. So diorang just bagi dekat you, Ira boleh tak datang lusa, you buat untuk ni sebagai contoh. So you boleh cakap you tak boleh, but then kalau you tolak and then jadual you pula kebetulan memang kosong, you tak ada apa-apa, so you tak tahu you punya credibility. So there is always dengan surprise, dengan unexpected things, and of course kalau dari segi perhubungan you dengan kawan-kawan dalam industries, you kena ada border antara lelaki dan juga perempuan. Ini
Yes.
always this one I always tekankan. Even sebelum I kahwin pun, I always limit myself like, okay, this is I perempuan and this is my friend lelaki. So kita tak tahu dia ada girlfriend ke, dia ada bini ke, ada apa kan. So kita letak dia hanyalah kawan kita time kita bekerja. So there is no such thing as you nak pergi keluar minum, keluar makan, keluar daripada waktu bekerja untuk pergi mengopi kat tempat lain sebagai contohnya. If you want to discuss something with me, you discuss with me. Kita
Dekat
ada cafe.
office, yeah.
Yes, kita ada cafe kat stasiun TV dan kita discuss dekat situ. For me, it's simple. If you tak boleh ikut my rules macam tu, then I cannot ikut yours jugalah. So you always know your limit. Dengan siapa you berkawan, you always be yourself. You always jaga diri.
Jaga
Itu yang paling
diri, yes, to all ladies, sentiasa jaga diri, take care of yourself. Itu sangat penting.
Yes. Ya, betul. Jangan mudah terpengaruh dengan apa saja orang cakap. Kadang-kadang orang ni dia bercakap sesuatu, kita tak tahu niat dia. Dia cakap sesuatu, maksud dia lain, tapi yang kita faham lain. Jadi pada I, there is always you boleh buat discussion, you boleh tanya. Even kalau benda tu adalah menyentuh sesuatu yang mungkin menyakitkan hati you, jangan marah orang. You tone down, you boleh ambil, you boleh dengar semua tu, but you just keep it to yourself. You just let it go slowly, bit by bit.
Yeah.
And then kalau you dah cool down, kalau you rasa benda tu adalah kaitan dengan you jumpa orang tu, you discuss. But if he or she is someone that you cannot discuss, then let it be. You just move on. Because that is life. You akan meet people, you akan leave people. People will meet you, people will leave you. That is, I tak cakap broadcasting ni buruk. Sebab mana-mana pekerjaan semua ada cabaran.
Semua
Tetapi
ada pro and cons, yeah.
yes, semua ada pro and cons. So cara you handle diri you, cara you sayang diri you, cara you nak berkawan dengan orang, itu adalah hak you. Kalau you rasa you tak boleh
Yes.
orang tu, jangan buat. You just be yourself.
Okay, that's very important. Jaga diri, take good care of yourself, especially for us women, kan? Kita ladies, jadi kita kena sentiasa jaga diri. Okay, and for the last question for Jaklin, okay, this is a very interesting one. The last question. Okay, what is your advice to young ladies out there who are interested to become a brand image consultant and professional trainer?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to echo Zahira. She said, kena sayang diri sendiri. Memang apa saja yang kita lakukan, saya rasa yang paling penting, regardless lah apa you nak jadi apa. Nak jadi doktor, nak jadi image consultant, nak jadi professional trainer, nak jadi macam Zahira. At the end of the day, the gist of everything is you have to sayang yourself first. Because women empowerment is really a continuous journey, because it's really around, you have to look at this from within first. It's a journey that starts within yourself, and because so that you will have this deeper realization and awareness that if it starts from you, you need to act upon loving yourself first and be the best version of yourself. Yeah, in however definition that you put that onto you lah. Right? So women empowerment, again, another part of that is that women empowerment is also about community building. Meaning if you already love yourself and you are now an empowered person, and therefore you are now not really giving back, but you are now building your surrounding, or rather empower your other women, and therefore that will be an action of building a community of empowered women, right? because there's no sustainability in being silo.
Mm,
So if my advice for all the young ladies out there, if you're interested to become an image consultant, a part or brand image consultant as a professional trainer, apart from equipping yourself with the skills and knowledge, that's definitely the obvious, right? Have a really check on your attitude and your behavior, because this profession as an image consultant and or professional trainer, it is actually beyond skills and knowledge, really. It touches every angle of your life, almost like it spells out how and why you should be operating your life in such a way that it can be an example for others. A lot of people out there say that, I've been hearing this, if you know how to talk, if you have something to goreng about, you can just stand in front and speak about whatever you can goreng, whatever ingredients that you have. But it's beyond that. That's why I always say to those people who ask me, how can I be like you as in my professions? Look around beyond skills and knowledge, because
yeah.
skills and knowledge, it's if I were to say build your skill and knowledge, I'll be saying the obvious. I don't want to state
Yeah.
the obvious, everyone knows that, right? But what's important is that it's for you to realize that to be in these professions is actually part of your life. It's your almost like your way of life. So that's why this is a journey for me, although I've been doing this for many years, but it's still a journey for me to get myself to be an example. Of course, I've been through ups and downs. Sometimes we are human being, right? Sometimes
Yeah.
we tend to
We went
fall
through, yeah, good times. Sometimes
into
you go through
roller
bad times.
coaster.
yeah. But
Yeah.
what makes us to sort of come back to to a stage where, yeah, hey, this is my profession, I shouldn't be falling into this kind of state of mind or into this kind of action, right? Therefore I said, to young ladies out there, this profession, it's really a work from within, yeah, because you become an example to others.
Okay, thank you so much, Jacqueline, for the insight and your point of view. And okay, this is the last question for our series today. And the question goes out to both of you, Jacqueline and Zahira. Right now, due to COVID-19, a lot of people are depressed. There's a lot of people who have been laid off from employment, they lost their job, and people are feeling uncertain because of COVID-19. We don't know what's going to happen down the line, end of the year. What would be your advice moving forward? How do they bounce back from the situation and develop a strong mindset to move forward? So we start with Zahira.
Okay, to me, this pandemic COVID-19, it's it's sudden because even China itself just recognized this new coronavirus, COVID-19, back in 2019 on December. So it's moving forward and it's moving too fast for us to actually get ready for anything. And somehow bila baru-baru ni from
Mm.
the 18th March 2020, our Prime Minister asked us to just stay at home, duduk di rumah, kita jaga kita,
Jangan
and
ke sana ke sini, ke sana ke
jangan
sini.
jangan kena ke sini, right? So memang it change everybody punya emotional. It change juga
People punya lifestyle.
people punya lifestyle, even physical. So to me, like, okay, it's like this.
Yeah.
Kita memang susah nak adapt dengan something yang baru.
Change
But
kan. Yeah.
kita nak
Mm-hmm.
buat satu perubahan tu memang susah. So kenapa what I can tell you is ini apa yang I nampak. There
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of artists actually yang kemurungan baru-baru ni because of diorang bekerja bergantung kepada job. Maknanya kalau ada shooting, ada drama or ada show baru ada duit. If tak ada show, tak ada apa, tak ada duit. So itu boleh membuatkan mereka juga kemurungan dan juga somehow bila kita terkurung dalam satu-satu tempat dalam satu masa yang lama, betul kita akan rasa especially bila duduk seorang, kita akan rasa macam of course kita akan rasa
isolated kan.
isolated. Kita akan rasa jadi loser, kita tak ada orang dengan kita. But dia macam ni lah. Saya bersimpati dengan apa semua yang orang alami. But we are in this together. If let's say you mengalami sesuatu, you mengalami kemurungan, you rasa
you down.
Yes, you down, you can always come and talk to me. Ramai sebenarnya orang yang PM dekat saya bila ada masa satu kali saya buat live. There is one guy masuk dalam live saya, dia kata dia pengidap this one mental illness lah. Dia cakap macam tu. And then I cakap, dia kata dia suka tengok orang yang boleh gelak-gelak, orang yang boleh bercakap dengan people and benda-benda macam tu. So I cakap dengan dia, okay, why not you just PM me in private, then I talk to you. And then until now I'm still texting with him. I tak pernah jumpa dia lagi, but we ada bercakap dalam phone, kita ada buat video call walaupun kita tak pernah jumpa, but I think dengan cara macam tu I boleh tolong. Tapi I tahu I tak boleh tolong semua orang.
You give him the support system.
Yes.
Listener, you mendengar.
I mendengar. Macam contoh kan, this is my advice to my other friends lah. My opinion is, kalau contohnya you mempunyai seseorang yang datang dekat you, dia kata, aku tak sukalah dengan dia ni macam membuatkan aku rasa aku rasa macam bodoh sangat depan dia. Contoh ada orang cakap macam tu, and you as a friend, you tak boleh cakap dekat dia balik like, yelah aku rasa dia tu memang macam you support dia untuk jadi benci dekat orang tu. To me, it's not good. It's not nice. You kena change the way you nak tolong dia. Macam contoh kalau dia dah cakap macam tu, then you cakap lah dekat dia balik. Like kenapa you ada masalah ke dengan dia? Cuba share dengan I sikit. You boleh dengar. Bila you cakap macam tu, kalau dia nak cerita, dia akan cerita. Tapi selalunya orang akan take time untuk bercerita. But jangan menjadikan jangan menjadikan cerita dia is all about you. Contohnya kalau dia bercakap pasal masalah dia, tiba-tiba you nak cakap pasal emotion narsistik tu is all about you. So itu dah larilah cara you nak tolong orang. So with this pandemic COVID-19, I guess bila semua orang mempunyai masalah keuangan and kerajaan pun baru-baru ni bagi dos insentif, dos geran. Geran tu bukan untuk bukan boleh menyelamatkan kita. Even insentif bukan boleh menyelamatkan kita, but somehow ia melegakan kita untuk kita memulakan balik, kita restart again
business,
our life after like kita macam shut down for 3 months. Yes. Kita shut down for 3 months and then kita nak memulakan semula. Dia tak boleh menjadikan kita kaya raya, dia tidak boleh menyelamatkan kita, tetapi dia adalah salah satu bentuk bantuan yang kita boleh guna untuk kita memulakan. Tetapi bila kita dah mulakan, macam mana kita nak menjadikan ia sesuatu yang boleh menyelamatkan hidup kita, it's up to your creativity. Again, semuanya apabila kita kena yakin pada diri kita, apa sahaja perubahan yang kita alami sekarang kita boleh buat. Macam orang dulu melalui zaman perang, and then lepas tu diorang dah bebas, dah merdeka. Macam mana mereka fight untuk mendapatkan kemerdekaan tu, kita patut
Kemerdekaan. Yeah.
belajar sesuatu daripada tu. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, apa sahaja dengan COVID-19 yang paling penting, jangan pentingkan diri. Always kebersihan kendiri tu you kena amalkan. Ini memang penting. Kalau you pergi tempat dekat luar, you pakailah mask. Kalau tempat tu
Mas.
ramai orang, you cuci tangan. Dia tidak semestinya you rasa macam you sihat. So you tak perlu pakai pun mask tu. Betul, you sihat tetapi orang lain kita tak tahu. Mungkin dia tak ada duit nak beli mask. Masa tu mask jual mahal sebagai contoh. Or maybe mask dah kehabisan dekat pasaran. So dia tak boleh dapat mask. So for you to protect you, to protect your family. So you kena ada rasa tanggungjawab kepada diri you sendiri. Ini salah satu benda yang sepanjang pandemik ni, this is the silver lining.
Yes.
People banyak tekankan kebersihan and suddenly people jadi more concerned about each other and suddenly people terus macam nampak orang mana yang betul-betul susah then how to help them. So benda ni sebenarnya kalau kita nak bercakap nak balik kepada, saya bukan ustazah, tetapi kalau kita nak balik semula kepada Islam, it's a good way for us to start fresh.
Betul. Yeah. And then for us to always muhasabah diri, and then for us also untuk kita ada rasa bersyukur, kita diberikan nikmat kehidupan, kita ada makanan, kita ada rumah, kita ada kerja. So we have to count our blessing.
So I always suka untuk remind to my followers juga actually secara direct, secara indirectly through my posting. So I just nak pesan kepada semua orang, just be kind. Kalau you nampak orang tu post, contoh dia beli gambar kereta, dia beli kereta baru sebagai contoh, or maybe dia post gambar makanan, you just be positive. That is something yang membuatkan orang tu bahagia and somehow itu dia punya social media. So kalau you tak suka, then you unfollow. You jangan nak to condemn people. You just be nice. Kita jaga words kita dengan orang.
Betul.
So
kita jaga
I'm
kita.
sure kita jaga kita, so kita jaga words kita dengan orang and barulah orang tu akan back kepada kita untuk kita jaga kita juga. That's how it works.
Yeah, so we have to always respect each other. Kita kena menghormati dengan orang, and then kita juga perlu kita perlu memahami. Yeah, we have to be understanding. Okay,
Betul.
Thank you so much Zahira for your sharing session.
Thank you, Fari. Yes.
Yeah, you're most welcome. And how about Jaklin for our last question for today? COVID-19, a lot of people are in depression, a lot of people are sad. So what would be your advice to them? How to bounce back? How to kembali bangkit? How to bounce back from the situation and move forward?
Right. I think at this stage of the pandemic, everyone might already made some sort of like initiative around how they can bounce back. So because especially those in the business world, or in fact anyone basically, because I think we are already facing this for over 3 months already, right? So I will not repeat the obvious, as everyone knows that you must focus on what you can control over. I think a lot of time you've been hearing this. What I will be able to say is that keep on loving yourself, be agile, be resilient, but my suggestion above all is find your true refuge around your spiritual belief. And when I say spiritual belief, not only in terms of religion, but be grateful of what you have surrounds you. If you have 3 meals in a day, that's already a sign that actually moving forward, it will be as good as how you make it in your mind.
Yes.
Right? Regardless of perhaps lepas ni banyak kekurangan, banyak there are many things that you no longer have. Like for example, some of you might be facing losing job, or even some turmoil in the family, for example, right? But what's way forward for you is as good as how you make it first in your mind, and therefore you act upon what you have it from your brain or from your mind. So be grateful, because when you lay all your worries into something that you truly believe, right? That's where then you have this power of, you can actually overcome everything, all the uncertainty, even that you have a mighty power to overcome every trouble or even problem that no viruses can, you know, um, influence you, right? And because why I say your first line of defense is really about taking care of yourself, because that's where then you will find the honest and pure peace. Because I'm a person who is driven from internal. So from the inner side of me, then I will then think about how can I, because the internal side of it has to be at peace before I move on or before I do something. So the same thing as at this point of time, because I work as my 70% of my business is in training, and training has been, well, I can say it has been stopped for a while. For 3 months now, we are continuing it for the past, I think we have this green light
From
since 2 days ago.
HIDF, yeah.
Yeah, since 2 days ago. But 2 days is comparing to the 3 months that we've been having nothing, consider nothing, yeah? And it requires a lot of this realization, okay, this is what I'm having now. What's the inner strength that I have at this point of time that I can actually use it to continue on being positive, right? Or being, like adding something to yourself, and of course, so that the rest, the people surround you, will see you as an example. So again, my last word is really around self-care is your first line of defense. When you take care of all this, positive thinking, positive mind, you will just see that happened in your life. And of course, easier said than done. It's always about your internal realization again and again. So find a way how to make it happen again and again. That's why I said just now, find refuge around what's bigger than you. Spiritual belief, something that is bigger than any human being can, provide it for you, or even material can provide it to you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Jaklin. Thank you so much, Zahira. Thank you for being with me today on Women Empowerment Series. And I hope to those of you who are watching this, I hope you guys are also inspired, motivated by Jaklin and also Zahira. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for being with us. Stay safe, take care, and bye.
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 Thank
Thank
you.
you, Zahira. Bye.